we doing today? My name is Kelsey. If you are new here, welcome back if you're not. I know it's been a second, but I just honestly, I took some time for the holiday and I didn't want to be on camera. So I haven't filmed a video in a little while, as I'm sure you know, but I'm filming it today. I'm back with what I eat in a day. It is Monday the 7th of July. My dogs are eating their breakfast. It's kind of late actually, it's 10:30 a.m. Just to give my little spiel that I do every time. I'm a hybrid employee, I have a 9 to 5, and I'm trying to lose a lot of weight. And we just came off a holiday weekend and I actually took PTO, so we had like 4 days of vacation. Sort of, which was very nice. We had a good time. We went to my parents, we hung out by the pool, the dogs played and had a blast for 4 days straight. So that's what we did. I didn't film it, unfortunately. We just sat out by the pool every single day and ate food and drank drinks. So you weren't really missing anything because you guys don't really care about that. You know what I mean? Anyway, what I eat in a day. Today, I'm still on a weight loss journey. I actually skipped my weigh-in this morning just because I want to give my body a second to chill out from eating unusual foods. I really tried not to like go crazy and I was really mindful sort of the stuff that I was eating. So I'm not expecting like any crazy weight gain or anything from the weekend. But my body was like, well, what are you doing? You don't normally eat foods like this. So I'm just giving it a second to chill and then I will update you guys on my progress. I use an app called Happy Scale and I really like it so far. And they do like little milestones and I have yet to hit the first milestone, but I am almost there, and my plan is to do weight loss vlogs every time I hit one of the milestones. So fingers crossed I do that soon so you guys can get a weight loss vlog. I cannot speak, it's been so long, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's the update, that's where we're at. I have not had any food today. I don't know, I've been having some weird, I am not sleeping very well for some reason. Like nothing has changed. I've not done anything differently, but I'm waking up like every hour on the hour and it's very irritating. But when that happens, I'm not usually hungry when I wake up because I just don't feel ready for the day, you know what I mean? So it's been a while. I'm not actually eating real food right now, but I am having coffee and I want to tell you what I'm having in my little mason jar. We have brown sugar, 1 tablespoon, a little bit of cinnamon, and then like 4 ounces of 2% milk, cow's milk, you know the drill, today apparently. And then a Sunny Almond Vanilla Nespresso pod. They are my most favorite pods ever. They're so good, and they're only out in the summertime, and it's very upsetting to me because they taste absolutely phenomenally delicious. But that's what I'm having right now. I've had 1 singular water bottle as well. I really need to drink water today from the weekend festivities, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna prioritize that and hopefully get some serious water intake in. And it'll probably be, I actually did make some chicken salad that I'll give you guys a recipe for. I meal prepped it, I guess. I made a big batch so I can eat it throughout the week if that's considered meal prepping. But I did make chicken salad, so that's what I'm gonna have for lunch and I'll show you guys when I have it. But my normal breakfast is a yogurt bowl. You guys know the drill. If you've watched literally any of my What I Eat in a Days, there's a yogurt bowl in it. It's just so high protein, satisfying, crunchy, sweet, it's perfect. Okay, it's perfect for me until I get the ick with yogurt and then I'll have to find something else. But for now, I'm okay. I'm doing good with yogurt. And as you can see, I have been alone all morning and I haven't talked to anybody yet at work. So there's a, oh my gosh. There's a bug in my house. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to work. I'll probably eat breakfast in a little while, maybe like 30 minutes-ish. I'm starting to get a little hungry. And I'll check back in with you guys. And again, this lighting is atrocious. I need to turn the camera around, but I forgot, so. Perfect lighting for the intro. Also, maybe I'll, like, I don't know, put makeup on my lunch break or something so I don't look like this all day. That might be good. I am very much not on schedule today. Also, I'm doing a bunch of laundry because we were gone, so apologize if you can hear that in the background. But it is now approximately 11:40 and I'm eating, oh, let me move my mouse out the way, my yogurt bowl. I mean, it's beautiful. Look at all of that fruit and that granola. I'm using currently the Love Crunch granola, which I do not like as much as the Simply Elizabeth, Purely Elizabeth, whatever that one is that I always get wrong. I don't like this one as much. So if I had to recommend one or the other, it would be the other. So, but I'm just gonna eat this. I'm still working on my coffee. I have not had any more water either. So, not really doing very good today. But I'm going to eat this. Keep on working. And then I'll take like a late lunch whenever I get hungry again. Usually once I eat breakfast, then your metabolism is like moving, you know? Or I actually don't know if that's how it works, but that's what I think. That's how I think it works. So I'll probably be hungry in a little bit after this. And hopefully I stay on schedule for the rest of the day, because it's not good to wait until noon to eat for me personally, but I did today and I need to not do that. Mondays are just hard for me. Sorry. I don't think they're the worst day of the week, but they're like mentally challenging for me because I don't do well with like transitions, if that makes any sense. So like going from the weekend to Monday is a transition because you're going from like one schedule to another, and it just is not, it's not good. It's not easy for me. I don't know how to make them better. I try to go to bed early on Sundays. I try not to drink on Sundays. I like prep myself for work. But it's just, they're really difficult. So if anyone out there has any tips for making transitions, and it's not even just like Sunday to Monday, it could be like anything. I'm not great with like transitioning to vacation. It takes me a long time to like switch gears. And then by the time I switch gears, it needs to switch again. It's just like, I don't know. Do you guys want me to start like showing you the calories on stuff? And like the protein, maybe the macros? I don't know if you want that or not. Sometimes that's like super triggering for me. And other times it's interesting to know the information about people's meals, so you can see like what they're eating, because I want to share. Obviously I hope you guys aren't following exactly what I'm doing, because I'm not very successful recently. But my breakfast with the coffee and this is 419 calories. I use my FitnessPal and it's not very good for macro tracking. I can give you the nutrients though. For breakfast, my protein has been 23.7 grams of protein. Carbs for breakfast, 55.2. What's the other one people care about? Fat, 12.3 grams of fat. Does that matter to anyone? And then I'm at 4.2 grams of fiber for breakfast, which is important. I don't track macros. I track calories. I do try to hit like my protein goal for the day. But other than that, I don't really pay attention to the macros. As long as I'm in my calorie limit or around there is good for me. And also another time-saving hack, if you know what you're gonna eat the next day, usually if I'm like winding down at night or whatever, I'll just like go ahead and put everything in my app. And I can always adjust it the next day or whatever. But that saves time sometimes, especially if you're super busy. You can just preload everything. So right now, can you see that? I already have everything for the day. So if I eat exactly what I put in here, 419 for breakfast, 422 for lunch, and then 466 for dinner with 300 remaining because I get a little snacky in the evenings. And then also leave some room if I'm like a little more hungry than I normally am or whatever the case may be. So that's a little hack. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. I am back for lunch. It is like 2:11 right now. It's not like it is 2:11. I was gonna say it's like 2:15, but super late lunch, but I'm so stoked to eat this. So like I was telling you earlier, chicken salad, these little pita crackers from Aldi. They're so good. They have other flavors, but I just got the sea salt ones for the first time because I was trying them out. And then as much watermelon as humanly possible. And then my chicken salad. And let me tell you about this chicken salad. I don't like regular chicken salad because I'm not a big mayo person. So I made it with Greek yogurt, and I know, everybody that actually likes chicken salad is going to be like, you're disgusting. That is not equivalent to mayo, and I agree. But because I don't like mayo, I like this. But basically, I did, and this made 5 servings, and then I put it in MyFitnessPal is like, I put the total amount of ingredients, and then it breaks it down into servings for you, which I really like. So I did 2 chicken breasts, a little more than 1 serving of Greek yogurt. I did a half of a red onion and a good amount of grapes, parsley, red pepper flake, salt, pepper, garlic. And I really like it. I think it's delicious. I probably might even add celery next time to give it a more like crunch, more of a crunch, I'm saying. But I really like it. You could also do like a tiny bit of mayo if you really like that, but want to keep it pretty low calorie. Because of the Greek yogurt though, it's super low in calorie compared to regular chicken salad and high protein. So I'm digging this. I put it a little bit on the cracker and eat it, but I want to tell you about watermelon also. So like, I don't know, 3 years ago, I got COVID. And prior to me getting COVID, I did not like watermelon. It was just not one of the fruits that I enjoyed, which was so odd because I'm obsessed with it now. While I had COVID, I couldn't taste, obviously, I couldn't smell, I was not hungry, I like felt it really took me out, okay? Not literally, I'm not making a joke. I was very down bad though, the whole time, and the only thing that I ate for approximately 2 weeks straight was croissants from Publix, like the pre-baked ones. I would have a croissant, not toasted, nothing, just straight out the package, and watermelon. It's the only thing that I wanted. It's the only thing that I ate for 2 weeks straight. Not ideal. Don't recommend doing that, but it was better than eating absolutely nothing. And now I'm obsessed with watermelon. Isn't that freaking weird? Okay, I am gonna eat. I'm actually very hungry at this point, so I'm gonna go eat my high protein chicken salad. Hello, you're in my cabinet for a fun little activity this afternoon. This doesn't, well, actually I haven't decided yet, but I just saw a TikTok for this coffee syrup, and I like didn't even finish my latte because I was just not feeling it. And then I saw this and it was speaking to me, so I wanted to make it. It is a brown butter, brown sugar syrup. The creator, her name is, hold please, I will tell you. Her name is Maddie J, like J-A-E, and it's kind of like a caramel sauce sort of, but brown butter version. Anyway, so currently I have butter going in a pan. Low heat is important here. Not that I am an expert or anything, but I do know you want low heat to brown your butter. So it'll probably take like 10 minutes. But then once your butter is browned, you're gonna throw in about a cup of brown sugar, and you're gonna dissolve that, and then you're gonna put in about 1/4 cup of milk. And that's gonna be your syrup, and you stir in the milk, and I think the instructions are a little unclear. I think at that point you turn the heat off, I think. Or you might keep cooking it. Let me check. Okay, she kept the heat on the whole time, even after she added the milk, until it thickened up, and then she took it off the heat. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you're curious, this is what melting butter looks like. I probably need, this is like, just don't even say anything, okay? This is not good. Okay. This has to melt all the way. And then it has to brown. Okay, so I think I've had my heat on like much too low because this is taking an eternity. So much so that I needed a snack. Does it look pretty? No. Is it tasty? Yes. If you're wondering, 1 serving of cottage cheese, 1 tablespoon of this ranch, delicious ranch, only 50 calories for 2 tablespoons, so it's only 25 calories. Frank's Buffalo, because obviously. And then these are like the original crackers, but I have mini ones that are in this box. So the mini club crackers, because I get more bang for my buck, you know what I mean? And then some pepper. And there we have it, my afternoon snack. I love cottage cheese and I love buffalo sauce. So this is what I'm eating for a snack. I'll see you guys when they're done cooking. I don't know what's taking so long. Okay, so this might have been a science experiment gone bad. I kept it on low heat the entire time. Like on my stove, 5 is dead medium. It was on like 2, 3 tops. And the brown sugar was just like, it was not melting. So I turned it up from like 2 to 3, which is still low. That's still low heat, okay? And then when I melted the brown sugar, and then I turned it back down to like low, waited a little bit, and then I put the milk in, but it was still way too hot, and it like exploded everywhere. It looks right, but it smells burnt, and I can't tell if it's because I got a little bit of the caramely sauce onto the stove, which will immediately make it smell burnt, or if the actual sauce itself, okay, you can't see anything, is burnt. I can't tell. And that's probably a good sign that I can't tell, because if you like burn sugar, it stinks. And it smells like butter, sort of. So I'm gonna let this cool, and then we're gonna put it, well, I'm gonna taste it first to see if it's even worth putting in a container. See, yeah, it's like good. It's like the perfect consistency for a sauce, in my opinion. And then I'm gonna put it in a jar if it tastes good. Do you guys think I should add some cinnamon? I'm gonna do a little tiny bit of cinnamon because, I mean, cinnamon's cheap, don't matter. This is what my finished sauce looks like. There's a chance that I did burn it, for sure. I tasted it and it's not like overly burnt. So I'm gonna try it in coffee to give it the final test and see if it's good or not. And then maybe I'll try again another day. But it like looks right. because hers was super dark too. So, and it's like creamy. I don't know, girls. I don't know. We're just gonna have to taste it and see. All right, that's enough of science experiment Monday. All right, we're prepping dinner. We're sticking to like super basic. I guess I could turn on the light for us. Super basic dinners, budget, diet, all that stuff. It's just easier. So, I'm not gonna touch this because it's raw chicken, but this is chicken cubed up with normal seasoning. I mean, like your basic seasoning, salt, pepper, oregano, lemon pepper, you know the drill. And that is going to go in the air fryer. I don't love, it's so hot outside, I don't love having the stove on for very long. So I'm gonna try the air fryer. We are notorious air fryer haters, so we're gonna see how this goes. But apparently you can get it crispy. I did a tiny bit of olive oil and then tiny bit of cornstarch, and apparently it's supposed to be good. Then on the actual stove, for a short amount of time, we have rice. That's just a half a cup of jasmine rice that will split, and then I actually already put this in the microwave, but we have glamorous frozen green beans. I'm gonna make the whole bag, and if I eat the whole bag, then I eat the whole bag because it's like 100 calories. So, no big deal. And then Zach doesn't like veggies really, so he'll have rice, chicken, and then we've gotten like a collection of sauces, condiments, if you will. We have barbecue sauce, sugar-free barbecue sauce, buffalo sauce. Sometimes I do like buffalo and honey. Sometimes I just do like a hot honey drizzle. The options are really endless once you put it together. We also have like teriyaki. So it's kind of a choose your own adventure. And I'm not really sure what I'm feeling yet today. Zach usually does the sugar-free barbecue sauce, but I'm gonna frolic about in the cabinet and see if I can find something to make it a little more fun. And I'll update you guys on what I decide. I don't know what I'm feeling, you know? All right, for my sauce of choice, I went for Melinda's Black Truffle. So good. Melinda's is like one of my favorite brands, and this one specifically is delicious. And can you see? It's also 0 calories, yes. And then I did a drizzle of honey on top, and I know that might sound weird, but it's my dinner, not yours. So I also did that, and this is what it looks like. And he added cheese and barbecue sauce. And so this is what we're having for dinner. And I'm also gonna have a fresca, a little baby fresca, and work on finishing more water. I've only had 1 water bottle today, and I don't know what my problem is. But yeah, that is dinner. I'm having one more thing before I go to bed. I'm having watermelon sorbet from the Ninja Creami, and the base is just watermelon, like muddled, some lime juice, but not like enough to make a difference, and then a little bit of honey, and that's it. But then for a fun little treat, I put some true fruit in as like a mix-in. So this is what I'm having for dessert. Look at that. Hold on, let me get a spoon. It's like so creamy, and I'm so excited to eat this. Yeah, and that's gonna conclude my what I eat in a day. We were roughly, I have to look at my phone, I don't know the exact amount, but I think it was like right at my 1740. So I call that a win for the day. If you made it this far, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next one. Love you, bye.